She's pretty smart, and her family's rich too.
Yeah. Yes. Stop at nightmares.
This is the start of a pretty big adventure. Yeah, so we watched Sailor Moon Sailor Stars, and we're waiting for Sailor Moon Cosmos to come out.
Well, at time of recording, it's technically out, but we are waiting for the dub.
I said we were waiting for it. Yes.
Right.
At the time.
I don't even know. It's early, everybody.
We watched Sailor Moon Sailor Stars.
Yeah.
We were waiting for Cosmos to come out.
Yes.
And Cosmos has been released in Japan at this point.
Yes.
There is still, it's been a long time since then. There's still no news of when there's an international release.
I haven't even looked into it, actually.
Right, so once it hit DVDs, like, a lot of people saw it, and we were like, okay, now we can watch. No, we hadn't seen Sailor Moon Crystal in a while.
It's been at least 4, maybe more years.
Yeah, that.
And
we're like, maybe we should watch that first. Yep. And then a lot of people were asking us about watching Cosmos, and we were like, well, a lot of people on our channel are interested in Sailor Moon, so let's watch Sailor Moon Crystal together with them. So here we are.
Yep.
And I am wearing my Sailor Moon sweater.
She's wearing everything she possibly can.
Sailor Moon shirt. Sailor Moon life.
Sailor Moon life. She's wearing her Sailor Moon life. Yeah, so we're going to be watching the first season of Sailor Moon Crystal.
Yeah.
So for those of you that are interested in magical anime, after we're done with the first season of Crystal, we're going to go back to Madoka!
Yeah.
Which I'm super jazzed about as well.
And what are we watching for Madoka?
Huh?
And watching...
Record.
Yeah.
Yeah, Record. I'm so excited because I didn't know that there was a spin-off series, right? So that's definitely going to be exciting. So we'll be back and forth. So then we'll do the first season of that, and then back to Sailor Moon, and then back to Record. I think there's 3 seasons of Record.
Acting up this morning. Go ahead. Your hair.
And then back to Crystal, and then back to Madoka. That's what we're going to be doing. So yeah, it's going to be quite a magical journey. So
a magical journey. I love that.
Yeah, exactly. So definitely excited. Check out Crystal as well. But yeah, so that is going to be our plan.
Yay.
Yeah.
So the first time that we watched this was during the lockdown, and we both are, in general, anime fans.
Yes.
We simply hadn't gotten around to or went out of our way to watch Sailor Moon Crystal. We both had watched the 90s anime back in the 90s. So we definitely were separately both, we didn't know each other then, fans of that. And yet I hadn't seen Sailor Moon Sailor Stars, the 5th season, until we watched it on our channel. So that was a big deal for me. You had seen it a year before?
No, it was more than a year before.
Oh, okay.
I just stumbled upon it. I saw, what happened was I was just looking at girl couples, and I ended up seeing Saya and Usagi, and then people were talking about this character, and I was like, what even is it? I don't remember this. And then I looked into it, and I was like, oh, okay, so this is a character that is gonna be in a season that's never been released. Cool, that's cool. But we did get it a long years later. It was actually obviously out in Japan when it came out, years and years ago, and finally, I think it was 2013 when I read an article that it came over here. I think it was on Hulu, but I did not find it on Hulu, the dub, right? Because there was the Japanese version, but there wasn't the English dub version. And then I remember hearing about Crystal, because I got huge fans of Sailor Moon, oh, there's the reboot, blah 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 blah. And then I just kind of forgot about its existence because so much other stuff comes out, and I just can't remember everything, right? I'm not a computer head, so basically,
you're I'm just a human.
I'm half awake, okay.
Also that.
But yeah. So essentially, when we finally watched it, I was kind of oh yeah, I remembered hearing about a reboot. They called it a reboot of Sailor Moon. And then it's out. So yeah, and at the time, we'd only had up to the 3rd season, so Eternal hadn't been out yet. So yeah, we actually stopped watching it because it was over for now. And then when Eternal came out, we watched Eternal, but of course that was such a long time ago as well. I don't really remember much about Eternal.
Okay.
I just remember it was really good.
I remember being really intense.
Yeah, but that's just kind of it in a nutshell.
Yeah, that's the main thing I remember about it. Is I was like, oh, I do remember the 90s version at some points being a little like on the intense side. But then watching Crystal, I remember like being like, wow, I didn't expect it to be quite this intense.
Yeah, well, the thing about it, and if we go back to even Pokemon, because we actually just not finished, we watched what is out of Horizon right now
on Netflix. Yeah.
So basically, if you go back to the original Pokemon, there's a lot of filler episodes, right? A lot of the anime back then, and I think there probably is still, but most anime now is either 12 or 26 episodes, there's multiple seasons, so that filler is kind of downplayed, which I appreciate, because sometimes I'd watch an anime, and it's a filler episode, and you're just like, oh yeah, great, I waited all week for this, and this filler episode, I really want the plot to continue.
I'll wait for this.
Sometimes fillers can be good, sometimes not, so I liked, the thing I remember about Crystal was like, yeah, it's shorter, but it's like, it's really good. And,
Your arm,
yeah.
her chair arm is like attacking me.
Well, you know. But anyway,
the true battle is me versus the chair arm.
Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, so it's nice that, you know, when they make either new anime or reboots, that they kind of take that out, because sometimes filler can be great and sometimes you're just like, great, all right, I want to go on my life now.
Right.
I think people of Naruto would definitely agree with that, because there's some like filler episodes you're just kind of like, all right.
Yeah, well, we'll see as we go, but that being said, I do remember Sailor Moon 90s being in a lot of ways more lighthearted and silly and things like that, from what I recall. Yeah. But anyway, it was 2020, the lockdown.
Oh god.
Me and KB inside the house together.
Oh god.
And we watched, like, binge watch.
We just binged it.
Sailor Moon Crystal.
We just binged it.
So we watched it pretty quickly. That said, that's the main impression I had was like, oh, some parts get pretty intense.
Yeah, some parts do get really intense.
I'm dodging this light. And I definitely don't remember a ton of details. I remember things in it that were like, that's so gay though, between the girls. And I've put it on in the background, but since then haven't actively watched it. Like, I'd be like drawing and have Sailor Moon Crystal playing in the background on Netflix, because it's something I had seen before and I didn't really need to pay attention to it. So I've sort of had it in the background, but haven't actively watched it since then. Yeah, and obviously there was a lot going on during the lockdowns of 2020, so it was quite an intense time itself. So we'll see if I have the same impression now that we're not trapped inside for a long time.
Right.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and get started.
Yeah.
So, you know, this will be the first season of Crystal. And yeah.
Well, today we're watching the first episode.
Well, yeah, the first episode.
The first season.
But we're watching the first season in January.
We're not binge watching it quite the same way.
No.
Alright, y'all. Looking forward to checking this out. I'm Jenny.
KB here.
And we're gonna be watching
Sailor Moon Crystal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here we go, the pretty stars.
The pretty stars.
The cosmos. This is cosmos, right?
Yeah. It's the cosmos.
Look at how pretty. It's
Sailor
just pretty.
Moon cosmos. Oh, the pretty background song.
It's just really pretty.
Yeah. Aww. Aww. It's so magical.
Other planets.
Right? The planets feels.
I know.
Like I haven't even seen any characters yet and I'm already having feels.
Because the music. It's the music.
And the visuals.
That too.
And like all the planets together. Like all the girls together. It's just like.
There's the moon.
The beautiful moon. Aww.
Clouds.
Feels. It's so majestic though. Aww. Oh. Alarm. Oh, the Tsukino house. The alarm. Oh.
I was just gonna be late.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, I can't believe you. Look at her getting all cute.
Oh, yeah.
She took some hits there. Oh.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, it's already showing her being clumsy.
Yep.
Oh.
No, I'm not okay.
No, I'm not okay.
It's not deja vu at all.
Aww. Her mom looks very concerned.
Yeah.
She's like, she can't even go down the stairs in one piece.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like, oh, this is that girl. She's like, how is she gonna make it through the day?
Oh,
Look at she, like Sailor
Yes!
V.
There's the best girl.
Woo, look at her go.
Yes.
This opening song is freaking epic.
Okay, I need to see my best girl. That's what I'm here for, okay? That's what I got up early in the morning for.
So the art of this is so pretty. It's just, wow, it's so vibrant. I have seen like people show pictures of the first time it was released and it was like, there were still some errors. And so I think that's one of the reasons a lot of people are like, look what they did to this character from like the initial release, but then like they went back and fixed some stuff.
Okay.
But I think that's one of the reasons why it's so like discussed. It's like talked about.
Yeah.
I think like by the time I saw it, I found it beautiful. Look how beautiful it is.
It's not. See, here's the thing.
It's so pretty.
I like this art, but what is it? Season 3, when it goes back to like I like season 3 style better.
Oh, okay.
Just because I mean, this isn't bad by any stretch of the means. It's very pretty in its own right, but it's for whatever reason when we watched season 3, I was like, oh man, I didn't know they were gonna change the art style, and I was like, this, that, yeah. So just personal preference. This is still and I appreciate this, but out of the two, I do like the other season better.
I like all of them.
Yeah, of course
Let's
you do.
be honest.
Of course you do, but this is pretty.
I like the 90s ones. I like this. I like all the seasons.
Yeah, I feel like it's still good. And I guess, as girls, everything is great. I really wish they would do something with Sailor V. Please, movie, anything. It would be so wonderful.
I think it's kind of fun seeing different interpretations, too. I know people are like, they changed it in the middle. And I'm like,
people freak out.
They're all pretty, though.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, so sleepy. Oh, she's so adorable.
Yep.
Little 14-year-old Usagi.
Yeah. Just a bit of a klutz, you didn't just like fall down a bunch of steps on your butt.
Oh my gosh.
Luna! I'm pretty sure that was Luna. And there she goes again.
Oh.
A cat. Luna! Aww.
She found Luna.
Aww.
She lives her.
Aww.
Oh, forgive me. Okay, she's so sweet. She doesn't want to get kissed. Oh.
Ow. Too soon.
Oh, yeah. Do you want to explain what happened to you?
Oh, yeah. Our cat freaked out and needed to get her claws clipped, and
she's kind of scratched up
a little bit.
Your arm.
Not my face, though.
At least it wasn't your face, but it was your arm.
The anime magic. Her face is better now.
Yay, the pretty moon. She's like,
oh. I'm drawn to this. Why?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be late for school.
Yeah, that.
Oh, never mind. You are late for school.
Do you relate to this being like when you were a 14-year-old girl? Were you like late to school? Just like
sometimes I was tatty.
Falling down the stairs.
When I had longer hair, I definitely fell down the stairs. But I was much younger than Usagi when that happened.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I was late a couple times. I like this, morning time. I'm just like, I'm gonna just lay in bed and sleep.
At some point, I got in trouble at school because I was late too much.
I did too. I got detention. My only time I ever got detention in my entire school life. But detention was kind of like whatever. I had like a game book, and I would write up my strategies I was gonna do for that game. So that's what I did. My teacher was so fascinated by what I was doing.
Oh, I was reading a book, so I just read a book in class. They're like, you need to sit there quietly. I'm like, cool, reading time, because I like to read. Yeah. So I read my book for pleasure.
Yeah, I had my little strategy guide and my little notebook and just different things I was gonna do. So.
Oh, that's from her dream.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, look at that dreamy look in her eyes.
That's exactly what you need, Usagi. Goals. Did you not eat? I thought she had. Maybe not. Oh yeah, she's got her.
She skipped breakfast. Okay. That I didn't do.
You're in trouble.
Oh no. What's the matter with you? She gets scolded.
She gets scolded so much.
Yikes! Aww. I like the little flowers around us. She like pans up, like scanning the teacher.
Ah.
That's her worst subject.
Oh jeez.
Oh. The other girl's eating class.
Well, she didn't get breakfast, so she needed to eat. Oh.
She gets scolded by her, and did an chime view of her too.
Oh my gosh, this guy.
Study much. Oh, look, he was 95.
He's. I mean, you.
You're just the worst.
Aww.
She's pretty smart, and her family's rich too. This is the beginning of Usagi talking about how pretty and smart her friends are.
Yes!
Sailor V.
The best girl! Oh my gosh.
A famous heroine.
Oh my gosh. Yes!
Yes!
Yes! See, we just need a Sailor V spin-off, okay? I really want one.
She's actually a special investigator for the police. Oh, she's never heard of her. Usagi hasn't? I thought she was a fan of hers, but maybe not yet.
I don't know.
Oh, look how excited she looks.
Yeah. Ah. In our price range.
She's so excited.
I know, right? Yeah.
Jewelry. Oh, their faces on the glass are great.
Wow. That's, yeah.
Oh, that's a whole lot of girls.
Yep.
Women.
They got their,
so many people.
That's her mom.
They have 95% clearance sale?
Yep. Right now, yeah.
Oh, get a special discount. So cute.
Yeah. Ah, okay. You never had a shell before. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Oh. Oh. Oh, you've been turned.
That's why they're suddenly having a sale.
They got 95% off sale at that. She's like, okay.
She walks out. Oh, with a 30%. Oh. She's like, I'm not showing this to my parents. Bumphead. I'm trying to raise bumps on my head too. Oh. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, it's his business. Oh. Oh, he had some kind of awakening. He's like, hark, an angel that I've just been berating? Little bubbles floating around.
Yeah, she's like, I need my bag.
Oh, her heart is still pounding. Who wears a tuxedo in the afternoon? Want to show off? He's like looking at his own reflection. A splendid jewelry shop. Oh, it might be here. The legendary silver crystal. He's getting right to it here.
Yeah, well, I mean, this is much shorter. So
yes! It's so pretty. Look at the Sailor V writing.
Just
it's
look
like
at Sailor V.
Very Sailor Moon, you know, the way that the Sailor Moon logo is written.
That's the only reason. She doesn't want to go to school and beat up bad guys. Dude. Yes. Yes! Okay, where's the Sailor V game? I want to play.
Right.
No, I'm not even kidding. It would be so much fun.
Oh, a trick to beating it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes! Yes!
They're so excited.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look, he gets his own little flower view. He's sweet and good looking. He said, I got my eye on him.
The kitty cat. Luna!
Oh, Crescent shaped bald patch. She's like, yeah, that's not fun. Am I a joke to you, Karen? Or is it Susan with the meme? I don't know. One of them.
Susan, I think it's Susan.
Susan. Am I a joke to you, Susan? Oh, no. Look at her face. Oh.
Look, Rod. Oh. Oh.
Oh, she pushes her outside.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no, her little brother.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, Shingo.
Again?
Oh, that's cold.
Oh.
Their sibling rivalry, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh.
Aw.
Oh.
Yikes.
Yeah.
I thought so. He's wearing part of his outfit in the daytime. He was missing his hat and his mask.
Oh. Foolish humans. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh.
Yeah!
Oh, no.
Oh, no, indeed.
What's up, pretty? Wow, that's pretty, too.
Yeah,
the
it
chandelier.
is. Aww. Nope. I'm not doing homework now.
Take a little nap. Aww. She's gonna have the dream again. Oh, yep.
Oh! Oh! Yes!
Whoa.
Press girl!
Oh. I gotta help that cat. Oh.
Oh. With the ball. Oh. Oh, whoa. Yeah.
How rude.
She's like, I'm still sleeping, right?
Aww. Removing the bandages.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, yeah. She's saying that she couldn't.
Yeah. Kids did that to her. Mean.
Oh.
No.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh, a present. Look at how excited she perks up. Aww. Oh.
Sagi's like, busy right now.
And you have a mission. Gather allies to defeat the enemies. Find our princess.
Oh. She's like,
I thought for a second she was gonna scratch her again because she put her paw up with the little claws sticking up. I was like, oh no!
Too soon.
Way too soon. Pretty stars! Cosmic prettiness! put so much into this transformation. Wow. Her walking. There you go. Like, you have boots now. Yay! So pretty. Aw. What happened to me?
Sailor V!
Oh, it looks like Sailor V. Huh?
Oh.
A call for help from her, like, hair accessories?
Yeah.
That's so interesting.
Yeah. Oh, Naru.
Oh.
Like, I have no idea what's going on, but I gotta save Naru. Oh. Ah! Stop at nightmares.
Oh.
Ah. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Bruh, no, no, no. No, no, no. Yo! Yo! She's like, who am I?
The pretty guardian who fights for love and for justice. And Sailor Moon. Yay!
She's like, huh?
I never heard of her, right?
Oh.
She's like pretty scary looking.
Yeah. Oh. 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 Oh, no.
And now, like, they're all zombified.
Yeah, they're zombified jewelry girls.
This is pretty intense already.
Yeah. Oh, no. Oh.
Aww.
Oh my gosh.
I was supposed to be dreaming. Aww.
What she doesn't really know. You need to kick her to butt. She's gonna run around. Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
I didn't get into this mess. Oh no.
Oh. Okay, sure. Your crying is an attack.
Oh, from her hair accessories again.
Oh my gosh.
Sending out this kind of beacon.
Ultrasonic
waves. Oh. Oh. Stop crying. Now's her chance. He shows up and tells her, like, get to it.
Yeah. Oh.
Moon Tiara Boomerang.
Oh.
Aw. That was pretty epic.
Yeah. Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Oh.
Right in Naru's mom. Oh.
Oh, okay. So, yeah.
Where's Naru's mom, though?
She's in the basement. But so that means that... Oh.
Oh. Something worth seeing. Oh.
Okay.
He jumps off with sparkles. He's like,
Can
I'm
I
gonna make
just
a
say,
sparkly
like,
jump.
Besides, like, giving her some advice, he didn't do anything else.
My name is Tuxedo Mask. Sailor Moon, I remember your name. She's like, Flesh!
Well, yeah, ooh, good for you.
Gazes upon the sky after he's gone.
Where's Naru?
Yeah.
Oh. And soon.
Juban Public Middle School. Oh, when the robber attacked. Is that that girl in the sailor
like
suit?
it's Sailor V, right?
I want to protect me. Uh-huh.
Oh. Just a dream.
Oh, her little sweat drop. The art is so pretty.
She's like, why wasn't this a dream? Ah, yeah, right. Hey! We know that is. It's raining.
Oh my gosh, that's so appropriate.
Yeah. Yeah, it really is
The
appropriate.
rain, and she goes like this to feel the rain in her hand before running off.
Yeah.
That was great.
We got to see so much of Sailor V
Right?
in the first episode.
Yeah.
Ah, so wonderful.
Let's see how.
I don't know. There might be a preview. I don't know.
Holding
We'll see.
hands and walking. A sudden sorrow swept over me. Oh. I can see a moon bow hanging in the sky. Look at that pretty light.
It's very pretty.
Goodbye. I promise I won't cry. Aww.
Aww.
Oh, the wind is against us. And dreams are fragile. On a starry night, they become bubbly and melty. Unit, the whole world is gonna sleep. I'll never stop singing. I hope I will meet you again. Oh. Wow. They make this so romantic. Oh.
Do we get a preview?
Oh. I don't
Oh, she's like, I'm done.
any more of those horrors.
She's like, I'm done.
More monsters are going to. Oh. You're your allies. Yeah, allies.
Yeah.
Yay. Let's see.
Oh.
Oh. The second guardian.
Hey.
Sailor Mercury. Ami's coming.
Yes.
Well, there was a lot of prettiness that happened.
Sailor V, though. So
Oh,
much Sailor
Sailor
V.
V.
Listen, I'm going to keep saying this because they keep showing her. And I know someone said that there's either a manga, I think it's a manga of Sailor V.
Oh,
But I would love for there to be a anime or whatever we could get of Sailor V, right? She's great.
Yeah, like now that all of Crystal is out, we can have a spin-off with Sailor V.
It would be great. I would really like to know, and probably in the manga, but I haven't found it, or I haven't really looked into it. Like, how did Minako become Sailor V, right? How long has she been doing this for?
Right.
I was really happy that we got to see that. Yes. I like her little cute little Sailor V outfit. It's adorable. It's like she got a little mask and everything, and she's just the best. Okay.
And she's just the best.
She's just the best. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So what did you think about this first episode?
It was good. I like the fact, again, like for me, it's just great that they have no real filler. They have a bit of character development. Then you have like Kletsu Usagi, and then you have Naru's mom who's having a sale for some weird reason, and then just bad guys, right? So
Yeah.
it actually, but someone had mentioned, and I forgot about this because it's been a long time since we've seen Crystal, that Usagi actually does kill enemies.
Oh.
And that bad guy got killed.
Oh. Yeah.
So that was actually, it's like, wait a second. Wait a second, what happened?
Yeah.
So actually it does happen. So that was a big takeaway for me because I was like, because I'm so used to Usagi just like, well, obviously she doesn't have her like full powers yet, but to help get like turn the bad guy back to like whatever, or if it was a human or whatever it is. But yeah, turn to dust or whatever that was.
Right.
So that for me was just kind of like, oh snap, okay.
On the first episode. Here we are.
Yeah, so that was pretty eye-opening and woke me up more so because I was like, wait a second.
Yeah.
I like, you know, just the whole thing with, like, Luna and Usagi's interaction, and, you know, the way she's, like, tells her, hey, here's this pretty thing, and Usagi's like, oh, I'm not paying attention, and then all of a sudden, you know, she transforms, and she's just kind of like, we gotta say Naru, and she gets there, and she's like, I don't know what to do, she's, like, running around,
Right.
So I like that, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like this episode is a really good representation of Sailor Moon. You got these cute klutzy Usagi moments, and then you have these fairly intense battle scenes.
Yeah.
And this anime, in general, is such a good mix of the two that this first episode just represents that very well.
Yeah, and I think if someone who's never seen Sailor Moon watches this, they would be able to watch it and understand what's going on, right? So that's what's really cool too. Like, sure, watch the original if you want to, but if you don't want to and you want to watch this, watch this. Yeah. Because it really does say, hey, this is this character. Hey, this is what's going through the klutz. You know, she screams a lot, she cries a lot. Like her crying was an attack, and I'm like, oh wow, that's kind of wild.
Yeah.
You know, so she had that, and then she got her like moon tiara, and it's also, you know, pretty cool too because we obviously we know, but if the viewer doesn't know who Usagi is, right? Like, oh, Luna's like, you must help find the princess,
right?
And it's just like, yeah.
That also was a mix of being very romantic and this very elegant quality mixed with like klutzy, silly, like fun, making mistakes,
so it's good. So I'm excited to see next episode too because of Ami, so it'll be interesting to see how she gets introduced and everything like that.
I like also shows where you get to see the protagonists make mistakes.
To me, if it's real.
To me it's like, oh my gosh, I make mistakes too. To me it makes the protagonist more relatable to me. I agree, and I like seeing that, you know. Overall it was a really fun watch, and they really, it's just enjoyable to watch, and I can't wait to see like what happens next, because like it's been such a long time, and I'll be honest with you, I don't really remember much of Crystal because it's been so long ago, and you know, so it's kind of, for me, rewatching this is like, oh yeah, that happened. You know, there'll be some things I probably remember, like Philomene V, because she's best girl, but honestly I don't even remember like when she joins, how she joins, things of that nature. I don't remember how any of the girls actually join Usagi, so this is kind of like like my brain's been wiped. So it'll be interesting to see. And for those of you that fans of Tuxedo Mask, he's gonna get a little dumped on because he just bugs me. Okay. I feel like he's got some good traits too, but I'm not the fan of the. I mean, I don't think they're gonna do it what they did in the original anime, which they really kind of carried on. He's more of a jerk in my opinion. So this being shorter and this being true to the manga, he's probably not gonna be as bad. But I'm like, oh cool, you said her name. What did you do besides that? I'm not impressed. To be fair, Mamoru did like come over and kind of hassle her.
That too.
And call her bumphead.
Yeah.
You're trying to put butts on my head, and
like
talking, like putting her down about the score that she received.
Yeah, and I don't jive well with that, right? So that's why I'm like, oh, the arcade guy's cool, right? There you go, Sagi, the arcade guy. And she had his eye on him first anyway. Mitoki. You can have Mitoki, okay? He actually is nice to you.
Yeah, right? Yeah. He's nice. He's helping her out.
Yeah, and she's like, I already have my eye on him. And it's like, there you go. Get yourself a gamer guy.
Oh. That's what you see in it.
Yep.
Yeah, that said, is quite interesting because they show Mamoru being kind of a punk, but then they show Tuxedo Mask in a very shimmery, romantic light. Like, he's like, and there's like shimmers everywhere, and he has, I suppose, the same aura about him as Endymion, who we know that's who he is.
I actually like Endymion.
Okay, there you go. You like Endymion, but from the dreams that she's been having.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dude. Oh yeah. So.
That was a fun one.
I like the beginning song in my head because it's so like. Yeah. I mean, you're just not going. I know that was one of my friend's biggest criticism when this did come out, because I think it came out in 2015. I'm not sure when. It was definitely not 2020. And you know, because people were really excited, they were expecting the original song from the win, so that was like a huge. And then when we finally saw it, and I'm listening to Moon Pride, I'm like, but this is so cool.
It's pretty good too.
It's pretty awesome. So you're like, this is not Sailor Moon. The original theme song isn't blah blah blah. And I'm like.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah. Anything else to say?
I want to see more Sailor V.
Oh, more Sailor V.
There you go.
I'm excited to see her meet Ami.
Yeah,
So, obviously, she has this romance from this dream. And, yet we already have her being like, this is my friend Naru. She's so smart and pretty. She already has this huge appreciation.
Usagi's pretty of the girls is going to start happening.
Yeah, she has quite an appreciation for her friend Naru.
I mean, Naru's
that out
cute,
there.
right? So, you know,
Yeah.
wouldn't it be interesting? Like, this would totally be a side point, but if Naru, like, there was, like, a alternate universe where Naru became a Sailor Guardian.
I've seen people draw her as
Oh,
one.
really?
Yeah. Or, like, draw her as Sailor Earth.
That'd be really
like
cool.
That.
It looks so Sailor Earth.
I thought you were going to say an alternate universe where she and Naru end up together.
See, that could happen too, alright?
You're like,
we can
also
have
that.
an alternate universe.
They can both be senshi and end up together.
They both be together, and there you go. I'm pretty sure there's people that
Feel
also ship
free.
Naru with Usagi.
Feel free to make fan fiction on that. Right?
And-
And if you do, let us know
Yeah,
about it in the
Naru and
comments.
Usagi? I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure. I know there's definitely Usagi and Rei.
Mm.
That's a big one.
Mm.
I think I don't know. I'm obviously Saya. I don't think I've seen her with Ami, which I mean there could be. I just never looked. And
Right.
probably Mako.
Oh.
Probably even Minako. Honestly,
Yeah.
let's just be honest. I remember that one thing my friend was watching because I didn't watch it, and she's telling me she's like, "So when you finally get to Crystal, it's pretty good."
It's pretty good. Oh god.
Because Usagi's reaction apparently to all the girls is like that they're pretty.
Oh.
But she's bi, so come on. You know, she
Yeah.
can appreciate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Well, let's see how she reacts to
Usagi
meeting
and her pretty
Ami.
Sailor Guardians and Naru.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. You're so funny. Alright. Well, let's see how she reacts to meeting Ami
Yeah.
this coming episode.
Yeah, that'll be awesome.
Yeah, and we'd love to hear who you ship Usagi with in the comment section
Mhm.
below. That said, we look forward to connecting with you again soon, and we will be sending so much love. Till next time.
Laters.